The support of the Institute, Mr. Speaker, would also be better facilitated through regular and close affiliation with the stakeholders. So, for example, we meet with the cruise lines, we meet with the airlines, we meet with the hotel sector, and this interaction happens almost daily. And that is important because that is the kind of seamless interaction that the Ministry of Education would not be able to facilitate. Mr. Speaker, also tourism is better positioned to encourage and promote the public-private sector partnership.
That is quintessential, Mr. Speaker, that the Antigua and Barbuda Hospitality Training Institute should always be under the ambit and the management of the Ministry of Tourism. But, my dear friend, my esteemed comrade and brother, the Honourable Member for All Saints West, in his youthful exuberance as Minister of Education, came to the Cabinet, convinced the Cabinet and the Honourable Prime Minister that it's a learning institution and that his technicians in the Ministry of Education advocated that the Antigua and Barbuda Hospitality Training Institute should be under the ambit and management of the Ministry of Education and be removed from the Ministry of Tourism. I argued, Mr. Speaker, that all of the funding, all of the partnerships with the European Union was done with the Ministry of Tourism, and if you're going to have training of your students and your workforce, it is quintessential, pivotal, critical for training to be under the Ministry of Tourism, so that the technicians in the Ministry of Tourism can oversee it. Mr. Speaker, I'm sure the Honourable Member for St. John's Rural North is aware that there are plans, detailed construction working plans that were done by the European Union. They're in your ministry, sir. They were done nearly 15, maybe 20 years ago. And we can access funding, grant funding from the European Union. I carried it to Cabinet, I did a whole circulation note. Nobody listened to me.